I'm here with the coach of the SG Alpine Pipers, Pravin Thipsay ji. Pravin ji, the team looks tremendous on paper. There is Magnus, Pragnananda, Rapport, Ho Yifan, Lagno, and Daniel Darda. Are you happy with this?
Yes, I think we are the highest rated team, so we must be happy. And some of the players, I would say they are underrated. The performance is very good, and I'm really happy with the team members. Extremely happy.
Last year, you had chosen, I think, one of the highest rated teams in Ganges Grandmasters. Do you think that worked out well and you wanted to follow the similar strategy, or how was it?
I presumed it to be correct because last time out of 12 rounds we led 10 rounds, and 11th round we were joint winners, and along with SG Alpine, and then we found that we were out third and fourth. So somewhere there's an uncertainty element in any sport as a chess international master, and you yourself know that it's uncertain. And we are looking at what else can we do. We look at the best players and the best moments for them to come. At the same time, we look at the approach of a player, the team spirit, and the various things. And the bidding, we had a tough situation where we perhaps do not have an intended player coming, and then we have to rope in someone else as an alternative, perhaps in a different category. So these are also the things. But overall, I think it was well planned, and we had a very good quick discussions among ourselves, as you saw. And some of it looked like everybody is happy about the team, and some other teams also opined that we got a team better than them. So I think that's a good compliment from the other teams.
Yes, and having retained Magnus and Pragnananda was a huge boost to the team. But then again, Richard Rapport is in great form. Ho Yifan is the best in the world right now. And Katrina Lagno as well, multiple times world champion.
Yes, and also recently she won the big games where she scored 10.5 out of 11. So it's very convincing. And also I feel that they show maturity at the Velas as presence of mind. It's very important to have presence of mind because maturity alone doesn't work. In a rapid game here particularly, you're not going to have increment. So we need players who are able to make decisions when things go wrong. And like Magnus, for example, things go wrong 10 times, 11 times he will bounce back. And the same with the Prague. You must have seen that he often wins the losing games. So that sort of players we want resourceful in this type of event. And those who will make sure that they don't lose on time, there's no increment. So someone who would adopt to this, having not played any game in this, they would still adopt to the first or second game. So that was also a challenge. The character of a player and the personality also made a lot of importance in
Amazing. And being coach of a team that has Magnus, how do you see your role there?
Well, I think I'm overwhelmed because, first time I really saw Magnus was in 2013, the World Championship match. And I analyzed every of his comments and his dialogues and his games.
Okay.
And some of the comments taught me about one of the six game he won against Anand. She made a remark that she did not see a draw, and then I went, and it needed me 4 hours to decode his words and find out how it was a win. So it's his talent and his strength and his knowledge is immense. You could say Kasparov said that Carlsen is Fischer and Karpov put together. So two entirely different styles. Now that's a very big thing. So it's not a part of coach, I say, but I look at it as a different way. That we must make sure that he is able to give his best. We need to create an atmosphere, and all the players basically. All the players will be happy because he will be on the top board, and we need to sort of create an atmosphere where, because they are playing in Olympiad, then they could be playing against each other in the Olympiad, and the feeling of closeness may not be there. And to build that feel after the Olympiad, they should play like a national team, and that will be my effort in last 15 days. It's little challenging because they don't know each other, many of them, but we'll still have to do that, and we'll have to. I'm sure that Magnus and Pragnananda will play as they play for their country. They will play with that, and probably the youngsters I will have to see if they are motivated enough. But they are with strangers, doesn't matter. Now these are your people, these are your team. We have to generate.
Brilliant. As someone who's been in the chess ecosystem for years now, what do you see? How do you see Global Chess League? And now it's into its second year. This time it's happening in London. What's your opinion on it?
Well, I think Global Chess League is a concept where the chess fraternity should have gone earlier. As we are making rules and regulations limited to our community, we try to make a record of maximum number of players, all good. But Global Chess League and the Tech Mahindra have taken it to public on TV platforms and to common man. The common man was only curious about it. Common man only had knowledge of names. But common man didn't have the interest in the expertise of the players or the games or something. Now they're able to watch the games and they will be. So we are going to a much larger crowd. And when we are going to a much larger crowd, that means we are really growing the sports beyond the limits and the scope of the chess fraternity. And that is something which a work of perhaps FIDE, that's the reason why FIDE is working with them. But I look at a very great scope in the sense of cricket-led popularity because of this, because here we are going to common people and not only to chess. It's a great role played, and let's see, chess will have very bright future. So.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this, and I look forward to seeing SG Alpine Pipers in action. It's going to be very exciting.
Thank you, Sagar. See you in London, but also see you a Grandmaster soon.
Thank you so much.